skirt on Verishop. So first, a little bit of background behind this brand. This skirt is by the line by K, and K is actually a fashion blogger that was the first fashion blogger I ever followed. It's by Carla Darris, and I remember in high school I found her blog, and she was the reason that I myself started blogging. She has been one of my style icons since I was in high school. I would read her blog religiously every day. I absolutely loved her vintage inspired style. She really kind of brought that trend of like the high waisted skirt with the with the small tops. Like it, she is an icon. She has been instrumental in the development of my style ever since high school. And after she came out with her own line, the Line by K, which is a brand that she's had for quite a while now. This is actually my first piece from her brand, so I was so excited to see that her brand was on Verishop. And once I saw that, I knew that I definitely had to get something from her brand. Another thing she was always known for is that she always wore very figure hugging pieces that were very flattering to the figure. So she has an hourglass figure, and I also have an hourglass figure. And she always wore things that like accentuated her waist, like wrapped around her thighs. And but she was always like really classy, like classy but sexy is the way that I would describe her. So when I saw this skirt by her, I was like, oh my God, I have to have this skirt. It is absolutely gorgeous. First of all, let's just talk about this beautiful, beautiful print. I don't even know what to call this print, but it is just so beautiful. I absolutely love the sort of brush strokes. I just felt like I had never seen a print like this. So I loved how unique it was. The second thing I loved about the skirt was, of course, the silhouette. I don't have a lot of skirts like this. I tend to do more of the fit and flare type. So I love when I see a piece that does challenge me to break me out of my comfort zone. Hi, JD. How tall am I? I am 5'3". So I am definitely on the short side. But as you can see, this skirt is not too long on me. It is not on the floor, which is good. So yeah, I absolutely love this slit situation. This skirt definitely makes me feel very sexy. As I mentioned, Carla is known for her figure hugging pieces. So this skirt cinches at the waist and then it goes nicely around the hips. It makes me feel very sexy. Definitely makes me feel like dancing. I feel like this would be a great skirt for dancing, actually. Like, so much fun for a little salsaing. Yeah, so I love this slit situation. I thought was super chic. But the best part, because a lot of times with these tied skirts, you feel like you can't secure the tie properly, or you feel like every time you tie it, it ties differently. The best part about this skirt is that the tie is actually a separate piece. So it's not like you have to rely on the tie in order to actually hold up the skirt. The skirt has a zipper here on the side. So the tie really has nothing to do with actually holding up the skirt. The tie simply acts as a decor piece, which I love. I just thought that this design was so clever, and it's very easy. And it's also, you can tie it kind of as tightly or as loosely as you want. So that's also a great way to sort of adjust the fit of the skirt. And you simply just tie it. It's like, I just think the design of this is genius. Just tie it. And that's it. Just a little. So yeah, I absolutely love how it's designed like that. So it from the eye, it looks like the skirt is secured by the tie, but it's actually not secured by the tie. The tie is just decor, and you really don't have to worry about the tie coming loose and you flashing everyone because you have a zipper here. Another great thing about the skirt is that it is, I believe it's silk. The material is super luxurious, and that is reflected in the price. So this is definitely an investment skirt. It is $208 with the discount. So definitely an investment piece, but I think that, for me, for investment pieces, I like to spend them on either like staples, like items that I would wear all the time, or super unique pieces that I've never seen anywhere else. And this skirt falls into the category of super unique pieces. This skirt feels like an art piece to me. It feels so well designed, so unique, beautiful, high quality silk material. So it kind of checked all the boxes for me in terms of an investment piece. It feels very special, and that is why I bought this skirt. So another way to style this skirt is you could pair it with like another abstract print. So something like this, basically any sort of abstract print you have in your closet would go well with a print like this. I would call this an abstract print. I would call it like a modern abstract print. So style with another modern abstract print, right? Going back to that first tip I gave you guys of choosing two pieces that have the same theme. So this is another abstract print. I also chose this top because I also felt like the colors are very similar to the colors of the skirt. So that is another tip for mixing prints and patterns, is to choose a similar color palette. So they could be two different prints, but if they have a similar color palette, it does look very seamless, and it looks very cool and effortless. So this is another way to do the skirt. And then another top that I thought was so cute with the skirt is something like this. This is like a vintage 80s top. Again, I just thought the colors together were perfect. They pretty much have like the same colors in each of these prints, but in this case, this is a floral print and this is an abstract art inspired print. So these are two completely different prints, but I feel like they would go really well together because the colors are very similar and the style of the print is very similar as well. This feels very sort of abstracty as well, like nothing is super defined, and this also feels very abstracty. So that's another way that you can mix prints and patterns. And another tip is to do two pieces with the same fabric or material. So this blouse is also sort of like a silk chiffon blouse, and this skirt is also a silk chiffon skirt. So I felt like that was very appropriate to mix these two together. So that is another tip. Like for example, with knitwear, you could do knit on knit. Very easy way to mix prints, even if it's two different prints. So another way to do that. Okay, I am going to move on to the third piece that I'm going to share with you guys. Oh, no, I don't want to add it to my bag. Okay, so